Hi, my name is Jeff Franklin. I'm the owner and president of 101 Mobility of Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio, and Detroit, Michigan. Part of today's conversation is about the core values of 101 as it refers to the customer care. As we bought this business in 2012, July of 2012, one of the things that we realized early on was that we needed, when I talk about customer care, we not only talk about our potential customers, but it's our own individual employees as well. So what we were looking for as we were growing the business is we were looking for individuals who had a genuine care about people's well-being. And that's not easy to come by. I mean, you need our business, when we go in and we do an evaluation and we're trying to help people, we're not a fast sell, a hard sell type of company. We're actually in there and we care about the well-being of our potential customers. So when we have these phone calls, when people call in and they're interested in our products or they have a need or so forth, our people on the phone have to be very patient and they have to care about the individual. And, these are situations that first phone call, you answer the phone call, 24/7. You answer the phones 24/7, and we do that, and we do a good job of that. That's one of the requirements of our business. But when you're having these conversations with individuals, you have to make sure that you're engaged with them, they trust you, and they want you in their home. While we're in the home, then it's a whole different story. We're there. We're not a product-driven company. We're a mobility consulting company. So one of the first things that we tell our mobility consultants and our mobility technicians, one of the first things we talk about is you have to understand the needs of your potential customer. And it's just not they want a stair lift, they want a ramp, whatever. You have to really sit down and evaluate and ask the question, what do you want? Where do you want to go? Because mobility means where do you want to go? So part of our evaluation process is, that whole concept of you may think you need a stair lift, but maybe you need a ramp, or maybe you need an automobile lift. Maybe you just want to go to the mailbox to get your mail. Our customers, part of customer care is realizing that a lot of our individuals, whether they're disabled or they're elderly and they want to stay in their home and have their picnics and their Thanksgivings with their family, you have to realize what's important to the individuals. And part of what's important is, what exactly, we got to be clear what you're trying to accomplish here. And so as mobility consultants, we go in, we do this evaluation, we do this analysis, and then we have the products. We've aligned ourselves with the biggest and the best manufacturers in the industry. So now we've assessed their needs. We've gained the trust that we're actually here to help them. Now we have the product portfolio to support their needs. You have to understand a lot of these people and a lot of our customers, they might have been very successful in their careers. They might have had, whatever the case may be, it's the ego doesn't like to say, I need you. I mean, we go to a lot of shows, we do a lot of community events. That's all part of the customer care, being involved in your community. So a lot of people will come by our booths and our, where we are at tables, and they'll say, well, I don't want you yet. I don't need you yet. I don't need you. When in fact, you can look at them until they do. So we have to break down that barrier, and we have to fully recognize the fact that it's hard for some of our customers to tell us that they need us. So that's where the trust factor comes in. And that's also where, when you hire the right people, you have the right people representing your organization, that they genuinely care. I have never been in a business in my entire career that has been as rewarding as this one. We, every day, the best thing about our business, and I tell our people all the time, we have days that we struggle. We have days that, aren't always the best. People pass away in our business. That's part of what happens. But the thing that our people realize every day is that we genuinely help people in their lives. And some of the, I guess, most rewarding comments that come back to us are when a loved one passes away and they had our equipment or whatever. People call us and they say, thank you. You made, John, Joe, whatever, life so much better the last 9 months, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. And I tell you that, this is a business that you can grow, and, our whole age, our whole economy's growing, the demographics are growing older every day. So this is something that we're going to be a part of for quite a few years. And the thought that we can actually help and improve and change people's lives is something that we're very proud of, and we are so glad to be involved with 101, and we look forward very much to the future.